Oh my goodness. Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video we are going to be doing the Cautiousness contract. So for this contract we need 2 wooden planks, 2 short logs, 3 service spare parts, and 2 fuel. So we're going to kind of collect this from a few different places, so I'll show you where we're at. So we are at the first warehouse when you go out from your garage, and here we are going to take 2 wooden planks, and then we're going to drive out this way and pick up fuel. So we have a trailer with us, I don't know if you guys saw that. And then we need 2 short logs and 3 service spare parts. So we're going to go up this way, and then we got a truck here that's going to take 3 service spare parts, and then we're going to go up and through this gateway, and that will come out right here, and then we'll follow this main road most of the way there, and I think we'll turn off right here, and then it looks like there's a road going through here. This is probably really sketchy, but it kind of looks like there's something that goes through there, and then turn up here and deliver that. So that could be a total failure, but we'll see. And then at the very bottom right out of the tunnel from the other tunnel entrance, there is a logging station. We have 3 trucks, but we only need 2 of them. And we have the Aramatsu Forester and the GMC MH9500 that we get just over here. And I think we're going to go out and go probably through here up onto this main road and take a left here, follow this one up and around, and then bring it there. And the GMC has awful tires. I left here and I got stuck right here, like completely stuck. So yeah, that might be a fun time. So alright, let's get this loaded up. Let's grab, I guess it doesn't really matter. Let's go into the trailer. Let's do wood planks. There's no real rhyme or reason, I just figured it's probably going to be a little bit easier if we put the fuel in the truck. Basically just because I know wooden planks are like one of the lightest things you can get. So I'm assuming fuel has a little bit more weight, so it's probably easier to have that in the back of my truck than the wood. But yeah, we are using the ZikZ 605R, and we are also using the Tayga 6455B, and I said the Aramatsu Forester and the GMC MH9500. So it's going to take 4 trucks, 4 vehicles for this one, and one of them we're still pulling a trailer and the other one's going to be overloaded. So between the first 2 trucks that we truck, and then let's switch this, just refuel here while we're at it. But yeah, we're going to have 2 fuel and 2 wood planks with this truck, and then the next one we're going to have 3 service spare parts. So 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going to have 7 cargo in 2 trucks. It's not, anything crazy, but still a pretty good amount, I think. And we do have a crane on the Tayga, so we'll just clamp down on our cargo. I accidentally packed a concrete blocks, I think it's called, at the warehouse there, and you only get a certain number of them from each different warehouse, or whatever, on this map so far anyways. There is a crafting station, but you can craft cabins, and I think there was something else, but I don't think it was that. Yeah, so I basically just took it out of my truck and set it down so that I could load it up with the service spare parts. But yeah, this is going to be a long one. All the contracts on this one so far that I've played, well, I shouldn't say all of them, but After the first couple, they're all like really long. Like you have to take stuff, and it's not like one truck like phase 8 where it's like, oh, you have to bring 2 of this all the way to the far side of the next map. It's like you need to take 2 of this, 2 of this, 3 of this, 2 of this, all the way to the other map. Like, you know, there's a lot more stuff that has to go far, so. Alright, we're just gonna pull up right here and wait. The truck is just off over there. So right here looks good. So yeah, here's the blocks I accidentally grabbed. Let me get the crane going here. Let's grab, where is it? There we go. Service spare parts, and I gotta unpack. Then let's grab two more of those, and let's try and get this one a little bit more centered up here. That looks good to me. We'll try and clamp down on it. Not the greatest, but it'll have to do. And I can't winch it because I am going to winch up to the ZikZ 605R. So yeah, this is how it's going to have to be. Guess we got a tree over there. That was what I was going for all along, but I was a little bit too far from it. But yeah, I've been completing some of the random tasks that you got to do, and there's a lot of like moving vehicles in this one. I know I think I said that there's a lot of like repairing and stuff for vehicles, but like there's just a lot of vehicle fixing or moving that you have to do on this one. Oh man, we're going downhill. There we go. So obviously we got, I gotta keep an eye on that one though. So you got the Derry special, and then you got, I'm gonna try to name all of them, and I probably will miss some, but we'll see. But you have to get the Derry special. Then you got the Scout 800. You got the Hummer H2. You got the TH. Well, these are vehicles that you can get so far, anyways. But I'm just gonna name off like all the different vehicles that you have to move or get or repair or whatever. So yeah, you got the Derry special, the Scout 800, the Hummer H2, the TH357. And then you have to move a Cat 745C, and you have to move a Western Star Twin Steer 6900, and you have to repair a Chevy CK 1500 and refuel it, and a Cat CT 680 and refuel it and repair it. And you have to, I'm pretty sure you have to, you have to repair and refuel and move a Tatra 805. And you have to, oh, I don't have the engine on. And you have to, I think you just have to move. I might get some of these wrong. But you have to move a International Lodestar 1700. And you have to move a Jeep Renegade. I think that might be it. Actually, I guess there could be more that I didn't name, but I think I got all of them that I've found so far. Oh no, and then you got the Freightliner on this map you can find. The Freightliner 114 SD. You also got the ANK NK38 Civilian that you can find on this map, and you got the GMC MH9500 that you can find on this map, and then you got the GMC Brigader 8000 that you can do a task for on this map. And you got the ZikZ 566A that you can do a task for on this map as well. So I don't know how many that was, but it's got to be like 12 different vehicles that you have to, well, don't have to, but that you can either get by driving up to them, or you have to do a task for, or you have to do a contract for, or, well, I mean, I guess, yeah, almost all the other ones would be tasks, but yeah, you have to repair a bunch of them and refuel a bunch of them and move a bunch of them, so yeah, it's a lot of vehicle stuff on this one so far. I think I got all of it done. I'm done with like 21 out of 60. It might sound pretty good, but it's I think this update's been out for what, like 3.5 weeks, something like that. Or I shouldn't even say the update's been out. It's been out on PTS. So, but yeah, I'm only really making videos on the ones that are like, I would say, more important, or like, so I made exploring videos and, you know, stuff like that, but I'm not going to record all of the tasks in this one. Like I said, I've been doing a bunch of them off camera just to try and get them done. And once the game actually comes out, I'll record each one of them and post all those, but I was like, why is it telling me to pick something up over there? But I think it's got wood planks there or something. But yeah, I think I'll just do like this one. You're getting a Watchtower, so that's why I'm showing you guys this. And you know, I showed like how to open your garage. Well, not open the garage, but get your customization options and all that kind of stuff back. This place is actually really cool at night, and I've been wanting to show you guys, and I keep forgetting. And I was going to make its own video, and maybe by the time this comes out I already will have, but yeah, we're coming up to the section that's burned out here on the second map, because now we've reached the top right corner of the second map. Now we're kind of weaving our way back, what would it be, westward. We're in the northeast corner, and up here a little ways we'll be coming into the burned out section. And actually, I'll probably have to take a look at the map, because I don't know exactly where I'm going. I've never gone down the roads that I'm planning on taking, so I've been on this road, but not the path that I'm going to go, or planning on going. It might be a really bad path with both an extra truck and this trailer behind us. I don't know if it's like really smoky here, or if this is just the like sun. I guess I should explain myself why this part looks so cool at night. Basically because there's still like burning fires, or like embers or whatever. So I might have to make its own video, because I think it's going to be too light. I know it's kind of dark right now, but it's going to be too light to show it. Actually, you know what, I'll just show you guys. Let's see. There we go. So now this is at night. This is 12 o'clock or whatever when you set it to night. So you can see there's kind of logs and stuff all over, just burning. And this, it's normally like pitch black, but it's kind of got that pinkish glow all night, just because it's trying to show you that there's fires off in the distance. But yeah, here's the burned out section on the second map. So it's kind of just in that northern area up here. So I'm going to mark this quick. Oh my goodness. I forgot that the road was out right in front of me. Jeez, that was not good. I'm lucky that wasn't like off to the side, and so it would have just tipped over. But yeah, like all the trees around here are just burned at the bottom. And looks pretty cool, I think. It's definitely different. But yeah, there's a lot of burned out stumps. I mean, you guys can probably see a whole bunch of them on the screen right now. So if you try and drive through a lot of this stuff, like you just, yeah, it's not good. You just smacking into stuff left and right. Right here is the loading screen for the second map. There is a truck right here on the side, another truck here. It's called a bad accident. Actually, you can see right there where it must have been. But that's the CT680, the Cat CT680, and the Chevy CK1500 that you have to repair both of them and refuel both of them and move them to two different spots. So what I did was put one of them in the back of my truck, and then I towed the other one. I don't know. It made sense to me, but yeah, you still have to, you know, repair and refuel both of them. So I guess here's my turn. I don't know how this is going to work out, but I'm about to find out. I have a feeling this is going to be really, really sketchy. Just based on how the map looked, it looks like, you know, decent, but I know how the map is on this game. Like, it looks decent, but then you get there and it's like, no, that is not drivable, you know? And if that is the case, we're going to have to go further eastward and then go up the mountain and do a really long backtrack. But I think I'm going to check. Okay, we just lost a truck. I am going to detach from the trailer right now. Alright, so I'm going to try and flip this truck over, and I'm going to check the map here in a little bit to see if I'm going the direction that I think we're going. This truck should flip right over. Oh, is that a stump? See? Just that little guy right there got us. Like, the stumps in this they're brutal. The littlest stumps can get you. Alright, there we go. Finally I was able to flip it. We got another stump right in front of us. I do not want to go any more forward. Alright. We got that back over. Trying not to hit it. I'm going to do like a 44-point turn here. Alright, so I reset the time today. Got the truck kind of back where I wanted it to, you know, back behind the trailer here. Hooked back up to the trailer. I think we're going to detach and do this part in two goes. But it's just up at the top of the hill. You can actually see it right now. I'm just worried it's quite long that we might tip it over. It's kind of, you know, sharp turns and slopes and stuff in here. But yeah, it's not too far. It's actually very close, but trying to give myself the best chance of making it. Alright, I think we'll do it right there. Yeah, this is quite sketchy in here, dude. I mean, it looks like, you know, there's a decent enough path to be a road. I don't know if you're, like, I mean, I think they did design this for you to drive on it, but I don't know if you're gonna want to go this route if you guys are doing this mission. It doesn't look too great. Yeah, there's the Watchtower. It's a different looking Watchtower. It's quite short and a lot wider. See if we can get a little better view of it now. Yeah. Looks more like, I suppose it doesn't need to be too tall if it's way up on a hill like this. Trying to see if you can see anything in the window. I can see something, but I can't tell what it was. Alright. So let's pull this in here. Let's get this stopped. I think we'll bring all the trucks and then deliver it. Alright, so here we go. And I felt like this turn might do us in, so I didn't want to keep pushing it. And actually, I don't think I ever packed this, did I? Because the bottom ones don't look any different than the top one. I didn't even think about this, but I think these fit 3 wide, don't they? I think I've tried it before. And I probably could have done that, I just didn't even think about it. But now it doesn't matter anyways, we're almost there. But it would have probably lowered the center of gravity, and I could have put the crane down on it, and it would have been a lot more safe, I guess. Just because then, like the crane, right now it's just kind of holding it the best it can, but if I had the crane over top of all 3, they wouldn't really have anywhere to go. They could go sideways and that's about it. Because they wouldn't even have much room to go forward and backwards. But, alright, it looks like we are almost there. I was going to say we are there, but no. We had to back up, make one more turn. That didn't help. Neither did that. Lower, high, nothing. Alright. We'll park right at the back here. Alright, so as I said, we have the GMC MH9500, which you get on this map with a short logging add-on. And we have the Aramatsu Forester, which we drove out here. The, oh gosh, are we already stuck? Oh, it's stuck on the trailer, okay. I should probably mark out a path, because I don't actually know where I'm going again. Alright, so I backed us up a little bit, and marked out a path. We're going to go to the left here. We were starting to turn out right, and that would have been fine. We would have made it there anyways, but... oh, jeez, not a good way to start it. But yeah, it would have just taken longer. We could have just... oh my gosh. Is the truck's suspension just super low or what? Well, we could have just came back right here to the right. If we would have gone out to the right and then taken the first left, it goes right here. But I just figured, no, I'll just back up. This, you know, it's basically straight out from the lumber mill, this one, so it would have been easier. And I have a feeling we're going to struggle quite a bit in this one, just because the tires on that GMC are so bad. Like I said, I got stuck basically right at the start when I started driving out here, so I think we're going to have some troubles if we get into some deep mud. It's going to be all Aramatsu Forester, and if it has to pull it, you know, a certain, I don't know how to say this, like if it has to pull more than it can, you know, then we're kind of just screwed. I guess that's the same with every truck, but basically what I'm trying to say is the GMC isn't going to help us out at all. I guess I could use it for fuel or something, but and I was trying to think of which trucks I should use for this, and there's a lot of them with small and medium logging frame add-ons, but I like to use the ones that are specialized for it, so that's why I went with this one. I thought about using the cat, but that only has medium, so... I think this is the only one that has a specialized log on, or specialized logging add-on for short. Oh wait, was I supposed to turn there? Nope, okay. I forgot I only marked it every once in a while. Like as you can see, it's I think it's 180 meters away, but we're going left and right all through up these mountains. Does this help me out? Oh yeah, that speeds it up. Not much, but we're going to be crawling basically the entire way there, so this is probably top speed right here. There we go, up and over the rocks. It might be hard to see, but this is you know, it's all climbing uphill, and it's just like, you know, normally how you would drive through the mountains. You're going up, and then you're going left and right, and you're going up the slope, but you're turning back and forth kind of the whole time. So there's a trailer up here with 4, I think it's service spare parts. 2 of them fell off, 2 of them are still on. And there's a contract where I think you have to bring it to the farm, which is, I don't know if you can... I know it's to my right somewhere, but I don't know if it's like this way or like way back there somewhere. But yeah, to the farm, which is not far from here. Actually, I think it's that direction. Kind of where that low spot is out there. It's like the only flat spot on this map. The swamp. So I'm turning left here. That's what this marker was meant to be. I usually just try and mark the intersections now. And I try and mark just a little bit into whatever route I'm supposed to go. So like if I mark just a little bit straight in front of me, you know, then I'm supposed to go straight, and if I mark just a little bit to the left, I'm going left. If I mark just a little bit to the right, then I'm going right. That's kind of how I started doing it. So it's like, okay, this is the intersection you're turning at, and you're turning whatever direction the arrows are. I'm not turning here, am I? Nope. So that was one that screwed me up. That was right at the right at the intersection, but I think because I was talking I got screwed up. I didn't pay attention to where that one was at. Actually, there's a really sharp, or a really weird divot in the road up here, I think, just around the corner to the right. Yeah, here it comes. I remember driving through this earlier, and it's kind of sketchy, I guess. So I'm going to try and drive right over it. That wasn't too bad. And I also have the logging crane in case we need to use that. Hopefully not, but uh-oh, this is not going to be good. It's at quite a slope. I wasn't able to correct it beforehand. There, now that we're not climbing, auto's actually a little bit faster. I got some pretty good road here. We're up into 5th. And if you guys watched my exploring video, I think I went up this part. No, not there, was it? Yeah, I think it actually was. I didn't know where I was going, and I kind of thought it looked like a good spot. And I thought the roads would be a little closer together, I guess. I came up and I'm like, oh man, there's no roads even close to me. Uh-oh. I did not know that part went that low. No, 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 no. Oh, that was close. Man, that was close. I thought it was going for sure. Man, I'm just thinking about that. If the logs fell off there, like, trying to pick them back up when your truck's, like, basically already, you know, at a huge angle, like, that's gonna be tough. Alright, let's go get it back into high. Let's move. Whoa, that's a big divot there, too. Oh, our back tires are stuck. There we go. Yeah, this is a slow drive, man. I think the GMC is having a really tough time. There we go. Yeah, going back to auto. We're switching back between auto and high a bunch, just because whatever's going faster at the time, we're just using that. Normally it doesn't seem like you have to switch too much. Wait. Okay. Yeah, normally it doesn't seem like you have to switch too much. It's like, oh, I gotta climb this one hill, let's switch into high here. And then for the rest of the time you're just in auto, mostly. But this one is like, high's faster, then auto's faster, high's faster, auto's faster. And just keep switching. Try and ride the edge of this. I don't want to go in too deep. And I think we're going left here, and then we should almost be there. Once we get around this corner, I think it's just the road kind of turns left and we go to the right. Yes, that is correct. There we go. You can tell that one when you put it in high, just noticeable. Yeah, what do you guys think of the map? I've asked this quite a few times, but you know, it's a couple of days between the videos or whatever. I haven't done a good job of showing you guys, but it's kind of hard when you're trying to drive and focus on the road to give you guys a good view of the surroundings. Uh-oh. And that is why, because I'll almost tip. And I did top up on fuel. I stole it from, what was it? I think well, I topped up on the 5600 TS that I have on the first map before I came here. And then I think I topped up on the Bart's Goliath mod truck. Pretty sure that's what I used. But I did have the GMC Brigader 8000 right next to it, so I don't know, maybe I took it from there, I can't remember. I don't think I did, I'm pretty sure that one's full too. I thought I topped all of them up. Oh. Oh, come on, GMC. We're almost there, and it's almost night. We just gotta go up this road. We can see our other trucks now. The end is in sight. Come on, baby. Alright, yeah, we are done. We got our 2 sets of short logs as well. Let's back up just a little bit. Oh, it's in high. Can't back up. There we go. Oh, I should probably shut the engines off, huh? Ah. Okay, made it a little bit brighter, easier for you guys to see. Let's get this, let's switch back to this truck here. There we go, kind of get a good view of all of our cargo. So it's not too much, but quite a bit. So we got 1 delivered, 2 short logs delivered. Let's go to the ZikZ. We got wood planks twice, fuel twice, change trucks to the Tayga, and what do we got? Oh, I gotta pack them. So let me start the engine here. Go into crane mode. I'm just gonna throw this one over here because I don't want it to pack and accidentally get deleted. So let's do that. Grab that. And restore the crane, pack the cargo. And there we go. Watch point is now accessible. 1,680 experience and 19,500 for money. But alright guys, if you guys haven't already, please be sure to hit that like button and subscribe as we're trying to grow the channel, and I'd appreciate your help in doing that. And if you guys like this type of content, I'm sure there's videos that I've made in the past that you would also like, and I'm sure the videos that I'll make in the future you would also like. So, as always, stay tuned till the next one. Thank you guys for watching. If you want to watch another video, there's a random video on screen and another playlist. Please be sure to share the video, like it, comment, and subscribe. Turn on those bell notifications so you're notified when I upload. And until next time, peace.